Hey there Magic One, welcome to your weekly tarot reading and welcome to my channel. If you are new around here, my name is Bronya and I am an intuitive tarot reader, and every week I bring you a weekly reading here on YouTube. I also deliver monthly readings and yearly readings and other themed readings as well. I also do offer personal readings and healings also, so you will find a link down below where you can head across to my website and see what I do offer if you would like to get a reading for your personal circumstances. To let you know that spaces are filling up fast now, so if you want to arrange a reading, the time really is now for that. I also teach tarot. I have a course called The Initiation, which is my immersive learn tarot journey, and in that you will learn a full foundation in tarot as well as my signature process for reading tarot from the heart that really resonates. So you'll also find the link down below if you would like to get immediate access to all of the learning resources there and start learning to guide yourself as well. You can also connect with me beyond YouTube on Instagram and also by joining my Karmic Community mailing list. You'll find links down below. Please do use those links. There are fake accounts out there on Instagram, but if you use the link below, you'll make sure that you end up in the right spot. Well, that's it from me, and for now, as usual, I'm just wishing you so much love and magic. Let's head across to your reading now. Sagittarius, welcome to your tarot reading for December 26th to January the 1st. Happy New Year, Saggy. I hope that you're having a beautiful Christmas, New Year, holiday season, whatever it is that you celebrate in your culture, your country, as the year comes to a close. And maybe you're indulging and watching a few tarot readings during that time. I'm still here creating them, which I really love doing. So here we go for your what will be the last reading of 2022. And it's an interesting time of year, isn't it, Saggy? How I often find that we're pretty reflective at this time of the year. You might be looking back at 2022 and where you're at and what you've achieved. And, you know, you might also be looking forward to 2023 and thinking, well, where do I want to be, you know, at the end of the year? You might be reevaluating, you know, what has worked and what hasn't worked, what you may need to change. And I find that it is a time that we are open to doing things differently as well. So that energy is coming through in your reading here. And, you know, we do have a lot of the Pentacles energy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the Pentacles cards. And these are around, you know, your resources, your stability, your security, your money, your finance, your job, your career. And it feels like, you know, you're wanting to improve on that in some way, okay? So it could be that you're looking back across 2022 and go, okay, well, things didn't grow as much as I'd hoped, or maybe I didn't quite hit that savings goal, or, you know, whatever it is for you. And it wasn't because you didn't work hard. I can see that you worked very hard and were pushing, but maybe there is like a slightly different direction here for you to take. It feels like it's time to revisit the plan, okay? The biggest indicator of what you'll get in 2023 is what you got in 2022. If you keep following the same formula, same recipe, the same plan, you will continue at a similar rate of growth. So if you want a different result, it feels like you will need to do something different, you know, invite in some kind of new energy, which I do see here with that Ace of Pentacles. Okay, let's just jump in with the oracles. And the first one, Saggy, is the flow card. And it says, allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. Now, this has got me wondering if in 2022, Saggy, you might have been going against the grain a little bit. Whatever you were working on or working towards, or how you were operating, did it feel like you were sort of in your flow state and things were, you know, flourishing and growing and, you know, as you put in that work? Or did it feel like the harder I work, you know, the more kind of stuck that I get? That's what it, you know, that's how it's feeling. It's like there's something to change because it feels like the flow might not quite be there. this is now making sense with this Moonology card that says nothing will come of this situation. So I think if we keep on the path that we're on, it's not like you won't get anywhere, but it feels like, you know, nothing will come of the situation in terms of really getting to the goal that you have in mind. Therefore, change is needed. Now, High Priestess is your lead tarot energy, Saggy. You might already be sort of intuitively feeling that, but it can be quite tricky because often our intellect or the ego mind is, you know, stronger for most of us in this day and age than the gut feeling, than the intuition. So even though the gut feeling is saying, I don't know if this is working, the intellect's going to go, no, let's keep going. This is what we know. This is what we've been doing. This is what I've been told is going to work. I'll just carry on. So the High Priestess is saying, no, listen to the undercurrent, okay? Listen to the undercurrent. It's coming from your higher self, your inner wisdom, your angel spirits, guides, okay? You might get some kind of epiphany as well, because the High Priestess can be this like revealer of, you know, truth and insight, sacred knowledge in just the right timing. So I also feel with the Four of Pentacles here, Saggy, you're pretty settled in the pattern that you're in, okay? This can be where we are. Look, I sometimes the word fear comes out, and I'm not saying that you're a fearful person, Saggy, but you know, the unknown or change can bring up things within us, okay? It's difficult, it's challenging, so you might be navigating some of that or need to. Sometimes the Four of Pentacles is like when we want to hang on to how we're doing things, and that could be because, you know, there's questions around value and worth and deservingness and all of those kinds of things. So what I'm getting from this card is it's time to loosen your grip, let go, and be open to change and doing things differently. That's what I'm seeing. I also feel that you should be looking for new opportunities. I'm a huge believer, Saggy, in creating the pathway for the universe to drop it in for you. And with the Ace of Pentacles showing up first card, it's like it's knocking at your door, a golden opportunity. So this could be, you know, an offer of work, to change careers, to invest in a new path, a side hustle. It could be an influx of money. There might be a gifting of money that's going to allow you to move ahead with something that you've wanted to as well, to make progress. So the Ace of Pentacles wants to come in, right? And get you out of this crossroads energy that I'm seeing here, Sag, because the Two of Swords says, well, I have reached the crossroads and some big decisions do need to be made. The Two of Swords is a lot about balancing that intellect that we talked about, the pros and the cons, the knowns, the hindsight being the foresight, the things that we've spoken about. But you can see how this person's blindfolded here, and Spirit is saying to you, you have to go inwards as well. Remember, High Priestess, you've got to feel your way through this also. And that's going to really lead you, you know, to where you want to go here. And you also have to be mindful with the Strength card here that you will have to tame those inner demons, inner beasts, the fears, the insecurities, temptation to stay where we are, all those kinds of things. Your higher self wants to say, yeah, let's just bring that down, bring it under control, because I'm trying to speak to you. I'm trying to send you a message here, Saggy, a message of a new level of potential that maybe you haven't considered, maybe you haven't looked for, because hell or high water, you wanted to carry on in that direction because you were invested, right? You were very, very invested. So I almost see the Knight of Swords kind of fighting back on that and going, all right, come on, it's time to go in a new direction here. I'm going to have to fight you for it. It's a Gemini energy, by the way, and we've got double Virgos here with the Knight of Pentacles and the Hermit. I've got Capricorn with the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is a lot about putting a new plan in place. So what I want you to do this week or in the first week of January is to redo your goals, and to think about the end outcome that you want to achieve, Saggy. And then I want you to step back and break it down and consider what you need to do and who you need to be and the actions you need to take and the decisions you need to make in order to get there. And then you need to take the first step. Because the Knight of Pentacles knows that one little pentacle can become the 7, can become the 8, can become the 9 and the 10. So we're going to be planting a new seed at the start of 2023 that as the year goes on is going to grow, start to flourish. The Queen of Pentacles knows, you know, has this little sly smile because she knows that the seeds that she's planted, what she's nurturing, where her thought goes, her energy flows, will actually deliver results. But it's in a slightly different direction or approach than what you were taking before. With all the Virgo and Capricorn energy coming through, it's saying, Saggy, grounded, practical approach. Be across all the details, okay, no stone unturned, and make a plan and stick to it. Okay, that's not the sexy part. It's not the fire sign part, but this is what we need to do to get there. Because there is an energy of feeling a bit lost, you know, on the path that you're on right now. But the Hermit knows, you know, by doing things, you know, differently and seeking that wisdom, making that plan and sticking to it, that even if the first stepping stone just appears for now, that, you know, very soon it's like Spirit will roll out that red carpet for you. So yeah, and then the 7 of Pentacles, continuously reevaluate that plan, keep making adjustments, keep investing, and that is what's going to get you to that result. So let's get some more for the outcome. Haha, wow. The universe, that's the world in the major arcana, the very last major arcana after judgment. And guess what I got at the bottom? Magician. Okay, so this is about planning and action, and the world is about the ending of a cycle, the struggle cycle, you know, the way you've been doing things. The world card is normally represented in the Rider-Waite, that's these cards here, by a dancer jumping through a reef, a big hoop, that looks very much like this one here in the Ace of Pentacles. So it's saying it's time for you to end the cycle of how you've been doing things and accept some kind of new opportunity, right? So be seeking, talk to your network, make the plan, tell the universe how serious you are, and that will show up for you. And that's a big victory because it leads you to a new chapter, a new cycle. And, you know, it feels like what you have been pursuing, you've learned what you need to from that, and that is done. And it's now time for the new to show up, and that can transform your reality. You have everything you need, okay? So don't worry about feeling like you don't have that value. That's just an old script, an old story. The Magician says, keep taking action and you can really make magic happen in 2023. So that's what I have for you, Sag. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Do keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective. It may or may not resonate or make sense right now, but it probably will down the track. Drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do love connecting with you there, and I read them all, reply to as many as I can. Please do like, share, and subscribe to support the channel, keep the readings coming. I'm just wishing you a happy new year and all the love and magic, Saggy. I will see you throughout 2023 for plenty more readings. Bye for now.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought